Now I want to sit here and I want to talk about and give my review and my intake on episode 1 of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. Now, I don't know a lot of stuff that's been going on with The Walking Dead. Yes, I watched the final season, and yes, but I stopped uh, a lot. I stopped a long time ago, but I've been giving it a chance, and I didn't go back and watch the older stuff. But let me talk about this episode. This episode was great. It started out showing Rick. He up in this community. He up in this place, this secret place. And I'm gonna say this: this secret place they were talking about how they are a three place power. Or three. I ain't gonna say it. They ain't say it like that, but it's three places that's combined, and they are a secret place, and there's two other places that are allies to them that are not secret. And I'm sitting here, okay, I'm saying, what kind of place that they got going on here? And apparently, nobody don't want to leave this place, this secret place. Everybody want to stay there. It's a place where survivors come there. They work and they work hard enough to where they become citizens, and everybody wants to be there except for Rick. They talking about Rick done tried to escape 4 or 5 times already. And let me just say, this how you know Rick, he bad to the bone. This dude, he done tried to escape so many times. They got him with carry him out to do jobs, and they got an arm thing wrapped around him on his wrist and wrapped with a cord. And this dude, he trying to escape, and the thing snatched him back, and Rick he done took his dong arm. He took his arm and he gave himself the Merle treatment. He done gonna cut his arm off. He just sitting there. They got him in a wooded area and killing off zombies. Cause apparently they said they using the zombies or the walkers for resource to keep the place going. And I feel like they gonna explain that later on. But they in this forest area got him working, and the forest on fire. And Rick, he done cut his arm off. He just bleed. He bleeding down. And this dude go over there to a burning walker and put his arm in that burning walker, burning guts to cauterize the wound. I'm like, Rick, he bad to the bone. And he went trying to escape, but they done gonna tase him. They tased him and knocked him out. And this dude, Um, he in the doggone military of this community called us CRM or something like that. His name, cause I'm looking to make sure I don't forget the name. His name, Okafor. And this dude, he's a Southern man. He's Southern Cajun man. I can tell my folks. And he just, he, he believed in Rick. And I was wondering why he believed in Rick. They said, why do he believe in Rick after all these times Rick done tried to escape? And he said Rick and this other person, I think her name Pearl I'm reading. It said him and they got this leadership attitude and he want them to change the CRM from the inside. And I'm sitting here like, Rick ain't finna try to stay there. He trying to get back to Michonne, and he done discussed this, told him over and over again that he is trying to get his way back to Michonne, and he ain't gonna stay there. and he just plotting and he planning just ways to get out. And he had them made up a way for him to get out. He had them burned a walk. I mean, it was one of them walker bodies. And he put a suit on and put his dog tag, cause they done gave him dog tag since he done joined that CRM, cause he put it on a walker body. It was a manhole in the ground, and he was gonna throw this grenade and blow it up in this little girl. It was this little girl. He seen and got dog. He said, "Man, I can't do it." And doggone, okay, the woman Pearl, he was about to escape with her. I mean, he wasn't about to escape with her. He was about to escape, and she warned him that Okafor knows about him. She knows about Michonne, and doggone Rick been throwing that bottles and drawing Michonne on a piece of paper, and he done gone found everything. And I'm sitting there looking. I said, Rick, you done messed up. What is you doing? Doggone drawing her and throwing these bottles in the doggone water. And I'm trying to look on here and see if I done forgot something. Okay, Okafor, alright, this at the end of the episode, cause there's some more stuff throughout the episode. Of course, Rick met the commander, the whole head of the place, and also got a friend there. The friend is the one who gave him the location of the manhole, well, not the location, let him know where it lead to. And at the end of the episode, cause me, I'm sitting here thinking, Okafor is finna be the big bad of this whole season. I'm thinking he finna be the big bad. And at the end of the episode, uh, Rick said, something like, I understand. Okay. I gotta make sacrifices. And he went to tell him the story about something his daddy did when he was a child. So he said, I'm gonna make sacrifices to keep my family safe. I'm gonna stay here. And mind you, they is up in a helicopter, Rick Okafor and some more the CRM men. And doggone soon as Rick said I'm gonna stay here, pooh, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was it couldn't have been no arrow. It was too big for an arrow, but it flew in and hit Okafor. And next thing you know, the thing blew up and blew Okafor to pieces. And I'm sitting here. Next thing you know, something else shot, knocked the doggone the helicopter out the air. Doggone Rick, it done knocked it out the air. The helicopter on fire. They off in the doggone wooded area. And look, I'm sitting here looking at this scene, and it looked like something out of the Predator movie. Out of the Predator movie, they running through the forest. Look like Predator was shooting every last one of them men. And doggone, as they going down from getting shot and blowed up like the Predator would, if this person just going over there, you can see it in the background, just cutting their throat. Cutting their throat, Rick crawling. He crawling trying to get away. And the person come over there and pulled his doggone soldier helmet off his head and was about to cut his throat and kill him, and look up and it's doggone Michonne. And I'm sitting there looking, and it showed the preview of the next episode that they gonna be showing look like Michonne, um her doggone take of the story, or her perspective of the story, I guess in the same length of time that this Rick's perspective of this first episode just happened. So I'm sitting there looking, and I'm watching this episode, and I'm really much enjoying this, and it's putting me back in a mood to have hope and like The Walking Dead, and I'm sitting there saying, okay, this series might be pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell my score. Okay, I'm gonna give this episode a 8.5 out of 10. It was a really good and solid episode. I hope that they continue to be good on it. I really do, because I watched the last season of The Walking Dead. I watched the last season of Fear the Walking Dead. Matter of fact, I watched World Beyond. I ain't gonna talk about World Beyond, but yeah, this gets an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 for me. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. Will I review it or not? If I don't review each individual episode, I'm gonna go back and review the season as a whole when it's through. But yeah, I know I ain't been on this channel a while, and that's finna change. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10, and I'll see you in the next one.